Hey guys, welcome aboard. If you are brand new, welcome back. If you are not, and welcome home if that sits for you. Right now we're talking about March 2024. If you are Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus, or if you know, love, or have cause to deal with someone on a regular basis who has strong Cancer presence in their chart, then this is absolutely for you. I'm all for the cross-watching. I think that, I think there's no such thing as too much energetic information, right? Please remember that this is a general reading, so it can not and will not resonate for you each and every time. And please resist the tendency to try and shove things together and make them fit. Because they can't, right? It's okay. If it's not your month for messaging, check a different sign. It's all good. It's all good. So again, we're talking about March 2024. My Cancer friends, you come out with the Rebel, with Aquarius, right? So I just want to say Aquarius energy is also about insight, right? It's about change. And the fact of the matter is we have this big giant Pluto movement into Aquarius right now. So I'm always referring everything back to that because it's such a big deal for all of us, right? What a Cancerian card right there, eh? Simply love. Absolutely. All right, so let's talk about this. If you're really going to work with Aquarian energy, what happens when you simply love as an Aquarian energetic is that you're willing to do anything required in service to that love or that relationship. And I don't mean in the codependent sort of fostering or fawning way. That's the word I wanted. In that fawning way that creates something unhealthy for you, right? That is absolutely not what Aquarian energy is about. Aquarian energy can be detached, which is, I mean, y'all as Cancers, you definitely run, close those ranks, if you're in a sense that you might be hurt, but perhaps what's happening is that you're being advised to really dive in. Look at that. You have so much emotion happening on your behalf in the month of March. So things are coming in toward you and for you. Things that you didn't perhaps even understand. I think what's being offered is a new depth of awareness. A new practical sense of how love should look like, should feel like. And it might come in the form of a person. It might come in the form of yourself, right? However, I think that this is going to be kind of a joint effort at some point. It might be about a reconciliation. Stop, my Cancer friends. It might be. It also might be dealing with the places in yourself where you lost faith or trust or respect for yourself, right? The fact of the matter is, whatever it is that's coming, it's going to allow you to deepen and widen your own sense of presence, your own sense of joy, your own sense of the way that you kind of embody love, not just for yourself, but for those around you as well, especially with this Aquarius energy. It might be a reconfiguration of the way that you're choosing in any given moment to show your heart, show your soul, right? The bottom line is, my Cancer friends, I know that sometimes sometimes you can withdraw, you can choose to withdraw, right? And when you choose, oh, look at that, you got the Ace of Cups again. When you choose to withdraw, the person you're doing damage to is yourself, right? Not showing up in your fullness every single time you choose not to show up in your fullness. What happens is that you are the one that gets hurt, right? Holding back, holding back with a part of yourself. Yeah, absolutely creates the absence of self, right? And so what happens when that happens is that you're really creating an environment where you're not trusting yourself, where you're not loving yourself, where you're not honoring yourself, where you're not claiming yourself in fullness, because you're putting part of yourself over on the shelf, right? No, you have to go over there because I'm a little afraid that something might happen to you. That's beautiful, right? It's a beautiful thing to say, look, I'm going to protect you, but it's also a bigger, more engaged thing to say, I'm going to lead with my heart no matter what, right? You have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, which literally says, lead with your heart, lead with your passion. No matter what happens, you have plenty, you have enough, right? Be a rebel, do it differently this time. Creating a different future requires you taking a different action, right? If you keep juggling in the same fashion, what happens is you just keep getting the same thing. If you want something different, right? If you want this new idea about how you can become more fulfilled, become more satisfied in your relationships, in your life, what's going to happen is that you're going to have to say, oh, yes, I have been hurt, but I'm going to heal it because I want the future that I want. I don't want the future that this current trajectory of, oh, this hurt my feelings. Oh, this hurt my feelings. Oh, this hurt my feelings. So I'm going to close down. So I'm going to close down. So I'm going to close down and just keep juggling in the same way I've always been juggling. That's going to get you exactly what you have right now. So if you're going to expand, if you're going to be a rebel, and if you're going to really conjure love into your life, and guess what? Holy cow, does the universe want you to conjure love into your life, right? You're going to have to do something different. So find what this future feels like. Find what this future feels like, right? And then find the way that you can choose to embody it, not just in the way that you are claiming your presence, but in what you're inspired to create out of love, right? So that's your raw material, right? Your heart is your raw material, my Cancer friends. You know this. And not honoring that raw material, right, is going to keep you in that hesitation. It's going to keep you in that contracted state. So if you really want to create something beautiful, something new, you've got to put yourself out there. And it really feels like March 2024 would like you to do that, right? So I'd like to see how you do that. So would you please hit like, hit subscribe, come back and tell me, because this is a whole lot of love here. Do you have the daring? Do you have the daring to step into it, right? I hope so. I hope so. Take care. Yeah, take care.